Hi, I'm Star. Thanks for watching this channel. Welcome to Skincare Talk over a cup of tea. Today I'm drinking Arnica tea, which by the way is great for skin health. It's anti-inflammatory, so also great if you experience muscle soreness. And it can also reduce any bruising. This one is quite bitter, so I actually put a little bit of brown sugar or honey in it, but that's the tea today. So now we're going to talk about 7 skincare rules to live by. So these are 7 non-negotiable daily habits to increase your skin health, reduce the signs of aging, reduce breakouts, and then if you follow these 7 rules, then it will definitely minimize your concerns with skin. Rule number 1. Complete a 3-step skincare regimen AM and PM no matter what. It takes about 5 minutes. You can do one of them when you're in the shower. So if you're a morning shower person, then you can do your cleanse in the morning. If you're an evening shower person, you can do your cleanse at night and make it more of a deep cleanse and leave the cleanser on for a couple minutes with the steam on. And then you're going to tone and then moisturize the skin. So these are 3 non-negotiable steps to follow every day. And then rule number 2 is to wear sunscreen every day, no matter what. So by wearing sunscreen on a daily basis, you're already preventing many of the skin problems that someone could have, including hyperpigmentation, premature aging. It helps to prevent skin cancer. Now, of course, this isn't medical advice. This is just more for cosmetic and entertainment purposes or self-care purposes. But rule number 2, you will never regret wearing sunscreen every day. I've been wearing sunscreen every day since I was about 5 because I grew up at a high altitude. So my parents religiously, as a fair-skinned child, I'm sure I came home summer a few times. So no matter what, they would put sunscreen on me. And that has served me so well throughout life. I'm 35 now, and that is something that I do every day no matter what. Rule number 3, eat your hydration. Yes, that's correct. Eat your hydration. So that means eating foods that are rich in hydration, including watermelon, cantaloupe, cucumber. Anything that's high in water content is going to actually increase your hydration levels naturally. Rule number 4, also eat your way to skin health. So that means reducing high inflammatory foods, because the more that you eat high inflammatory foods, that could increase redness. It also could cause breakouts. And then there are also other foods that can trigger breakouts, such as lactose for some, chocolate for others, foods that are high in sugar for others. So for some, it may even be eating too much soy and tofu. When I was in my mid 19s, 20s, I had to really watch my intake of lactose and soy, or else it would trigger hormonal breakouts in this area. So it never hurts about once a year to go ahead and kind of do a scan for all the foods that you're eating in your diet and check to see if there's anything that you could be eating that could actually contribute to your skin problems. And then on the opposite, you can also eat foods that are really healthy for your skin. So that includes avocados, which are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and also rich in other hydrating nutrients. And then that's also great for the body too, those omega-3s. Eating other foods such as fruits and vegetables that are rich in all kinds of vitamins and minerals. Blueberries that are rich in antioxidants, for example, would be a great food for skin health. And Dr. Murad actually has written books on this and has a lot of information about this as well. So I encourage you to check out Murad, and I will be writing more about this in our blog on Derm Planet, and also making videos on foods for skin health, as well as videos on foods for skin hydration as well. So if you like this content, go ahead and click subscribe, and then that will ensure that you get notified when those videos come out. I'm in the process of creating a lot of content for this channel right now. Then the next step is to go ahead and stay consistent. That's rule number 5. So consistency is key. If you maintain that consistency of that sunscreen every day, that skincare regimen every day, not switching around the types of products you use too much, because once you get into a good flow, your skin likes that. So you're just kind of feeding the skin, just like you would feed your body healthy foods, you're feeding the skin healthy foods for skin health. And believe me, the small steps add up. Rule number 6, always follow the directions on the label of your skincare products. Because, not to be rude or anything, but they didn't write those directions for just nothing. So there's always a reason behind why they wrote those instructions on there, and oftentimes skincare is scientific. So if you follow the steps accordingly or prepare the skin accordingly and make sure that you're using that skincare in the right step of your regimen, that's how you're going to find the most effective results. For example, if you skip rule number 1 and break your morning skincare routine and you don't cleanse the face effectively, or don't cleanse the face in the evening and then just go right to putting the moisturizer on, you're actually not using a cleanser that is going to help to break down any debris and remove any debris or oils from the skin. And then the moisturizer you're putting on isn't even going to properly absorb into the skin. So it's really important to go ahead and just follow those directions. They may be very simple or they could be less simple. So if simplicity is what you're looking for, then I would always choose products that are simple in the first place, which is where that cleanse, tone, moisturize is a nice basic skin regimen, but always follow the directions. And the final skincare rule, number 7 to follow, is get a facial once a month. If it's not in your budget to see a professional, then complete a home DIY facial at least once a month, possibly even twice a month if you can. And the reason why this is so important is because you need to deeply exfoliate your skin, and that's not something that can be done on a regular basis, because too much exfoliation could also harm the skin, but a lack of exfoliation could lead to premature aging. It can increase breakouts. It can lead to dry, flaky skin. So your skin will stay happy and healthy with that monthly professional grade, if you can, exfoliation, and if not professional grade, then at home completing a DIY facial. I'm sure there's many videos on YouTube about that, and maybe we'll create one here as well, but that was how I started my skincare routine in my teens, was by learning how to do DIY masks and learning, about basic skincare, starting with those basic skincare routines, and then you start to build rituals and strong habits, and then over the years that really adds up to having great skin. And it can also add up quickly if you're starting with no skincare routine and then just starting to incorporate these habits and rituals, then you may find success pretty quickly too with results. And then once you see those results, it's important to go ahead and stick to it, because you can go back just like working out. If you get a great body but then you don't continue to go to the gym, eventually your body is going to go back to the way it was. So the skin is the same way. Alright, thanks for watching this video today on 7 skincare rules to live by. I'm Star. I'm a licensed esthetician, and by the way, if you're looking for someone to get a facial with, you can book that with me at the Starshine Spa in Los Angeles, and there will be a link below for that. And if you're not in LA, we also offer virtual facials on Derm Planet, so I will also put that in the link below, and that's with actual Is Clinical skincare. So that's one reason I chose to work with Is Clinical, is they do have that virtual skincare program where you can get a facial kit delivered directly to your doorstep, and then you have an appointment with me and I walk you through step by step how to complete the facial. And that's with Is Clinical, which is really popular with celebrities and always featured in many magazines, and it's primarily used at plastic surgery clinics. It's also used to heal skin post-cancer treatment, but in addition to all that, it's highly effective for cosmetic purposes, so a big favorite for dermatologists. So if you're interested in that, check it out at the link below. And if you liked this content, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time with more skincare over a cup of tea.